Race number 3, it's the first time in a long time I've not had a runner in it. The jEBEL Sprint Prep, sponsored by jEBEL. And when I looked at the card, I wish I'd got a runner in it because it doesn't look that strong. You've got the returning hero of the track, Russian Rock. His form there is pretty much second to none over the last few years. Yeah, but I think there's a horse in here that will beat it. He didn't last year. He didn't beat it a couple of times last year. He didn't beat it at the start of the season this year, and that's Shulan. But I think Shulan's improved as a horse from last year. He's looking very good.
He won his last race, as you say. Beat Canaf. Canaf's a nice
on a roll.
I just think Musaba's got a line through Canaf, his other horse, with Shulan. So he's running Russian Rock here. He might be a bit confident. He was this morning, actually, that Russian Rock will do well. They've took their time with him, of course, give him a run at Maidan over 1400 for some reason. But then again, he watches Mike the Cop get horses fit by running over different trips. So I give him that he tried that as well. I picked a Douge to beat Kilt the Rock last time and I was wrong. They've got him out straight away here, haven't they? And interesting that.
Well, Masaba does target the jEBEL listed races.
He's actually got.
He wants to give himself some options. He's got 3.
He's got 3 in here, and Russian Rock obviously would be big hope. I saw the horse this morning, and hopefully, for me, he looked very well, and hopefully he'll enjoy going back to jEBEL. So I'm going to give him a chance. I don't like tipping. I didn't like tipping him too much last year because he was so obvious, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I've always tipped Russian Rock, apart from very occasionally I've looked at something else, like last time when he raced the jEBEL, I fancied Maruba because I thought he was the big thing. Unfortunately, we believe he's got a small injury, so we won't be back out again this season. I'm not convinced Russian Rock's Russian Rock.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
could
convinced
be right.
it's the same Russian Rock as last year.
Yeah, of course. 7 years old now.
He had a very hard campaign. And 7 years isn't old as a sprinter, but he had a hard campaign last year. He had 9 or 10 runs. You know, he raced it. He won the jEBEL Sprint. Come back here the next day to try and earn a berth at World Cup night. Then ran on World Cup night. Yeah, I'm not convinced where, Druba's been a little bit more careful with Shulan, who's, third season in the UAE. He's only having 7th start. So, when you think Russian Rock had 9 runs just last season, Shulan's just having his 7th start.
Well, I think you've got the main 2 players there, definitely Shulan and Russian Rock, and really got to throw little Kamar in there as well as a player. He was second, beaten ahead by ALI FRIDAY and came to Maidan and ran 3rd to him. So the form line there was pretty good, but his 2 runs at jEBEL have been pretty deep. Well, they've been decent enough. He's come 2nd twice.
Sorry, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah,
second twice. Can I say that? But I know why I'd written poor. I know why I'd written poor down there because the horses he came 2nd to don't really have a lot of good.
No.
ALI FRIDAY doesn't have good jEBEL form.
I'm just putting him in as the horse that could come 3rd to these 2. Really, for me, there's a lot of horses in this race that. Well, 2 or 3 actually that come to jEBEL first time or didn't run too well last time.
Russian Rock is the holder of the jEBEL Sprint.
Yeah.
Shulan was 3rd last year in both the Prep and the jEBEL Sprint. Yeah. The only horse that's missing is Kilt Rock. Yeah. And that's because we decided to come and win here last week, and then we're giving him a rest to the jEBEL Sprint.
And he's run well here. So really, I think if between us we can tip the first 2 in the betting.
We'll tip the first 2 in the betting. It's whether we tip the first 2 in the race.
No, I think we will.
I'll go Shulan. You're going to go Russian Rock.
Russian Rock, yeah.